What's up, sports bettors? Alex here, and we are going through the best MLB bets, expert picks for May 21st. Put your phone in airplane mode. It's time to make money sports betting. Let's get serious. So the first bet I like is Guardians Tigers, first inning total runs, plus 106 on FanDuel. So you can see that Pinnacle, only 16 cents in market width. There's now a market width column on OddsJam, only 16 cents in market width, and we are getting plus 106, right? So basically an ARB to Pinnacle on FanDuel. So this is the first bet I really like with a lot of value and only 16 cents in market width. So you can see Caesars has this minus 110. Pinnacle has this minus 110. We're getting plus 106, 16 cents of improvement to both sports books. So let's go ahead. We'll lock this bet in. So we're going to go to innings, and then you want to go to first inning total runs. Over half of a total run, plus 106. Boom. Try to bet $500 on it. FanDuel's like, yo, you've made too much money off us. We'll give you $94.30. Thanks for the bet. And then I will add it to my little sheet where I'm tracking, the bets, the edges, profit margin, whatever you want to call it, EV percentage, and then the profit margin quantified in dollars, which is just the EV of your bet times your stake. So 370 in EV. So the second bet I like is Rays minus 1.5, Red Sox minus 1.5. Both are run lines on Caesars. Both are positive EV, super tight market width, only 12 cents or 11 cents in market width. Here, we're getting 10 cents of improvement from Pinnacle Sportsbook, plus 110 to plus 120. The Rays are good. They've been hot, and they're going to continue it against a terrible team, the Baltimore Orioles. Plus 120 on the Rays run line. I like this bet. And I like the Red Sox on the run line. The Red Sox also been playing some pretty good baseball. So let's go ahead. Let's lock these both in. So we got Rays minus 1.5 on the run line tomorrow. Pretty happy with this bet. And then we have, where are you, baby? We're looking for the Red Sox. So it looks like the Red Sox had already moved down to plus 130. So unfortunately, we missed it. We've said this before, but the sports betting market is dynamic, right? You're not going to be able to get in on every good bet. So we got Rays minus 1.5 on the run line. I got some random tennis bet on Tessa Adrashevasha Fritomo. So pretty exciting, both positive EV bets from OddsJam. And then another bet that just popped up is Braves minus 1.5 on the run line, plus 138 on FanDuel. So again, super tight market width on this, right? Insane value we are getting on FanDuel at plus 138. So let's go ahead. Let's go over to FanDuel, and we'll place this bet. So we got Braves minus 1.5 on the run line, and FanDuel's going to give us 271.70. 271.70. So we'll lock this bet in. So 3 MLB bets. So we're going to scratch this Red Sox bet. That's not happening, unfortunately. The EV percentage of the Braves bet actually moved up. So lines are continuing to move towards the Braves just since refreshing, right? Just like the stock market, where stocks are constantly ticking around in price, sportsbooks are the exact same thing, right? As action comes in on Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker out there, right, they're going to continue to move odds in the direction of the Braves. If a ton of people put money on the Braves run line, right, this is going to come crashing down to plus 120, then plus 115, right? The sports betting market is dynamic. So Braves minus 1.5 on the run line, and we have $500 on this, and then we have 271.70 on this. 23.79 in total profit margin on our bets. Rays minus 1.5, Braves minus 1.5. And again, if you just look at the value on the Rays minus 1.5, right? FanDuel's only giving us plus 106, Pinnacle only plus 110, plus 120 on Caesars. Insane, right? And again, these may seem like relatively small differences, but they're not, right? At the end of the day, you're not going to win every bet as a sports bettor. So your net profit and loss ultimately boils down to the odds you're getting. Right? We've gone through this example, but if you go 50 and 50 betting at plus 105 odds with a $250 stake, you would be up $625 in profit, right? You would lose 50 times. So 50 times you would lose $250 stake, but then 50 other times you'd win at plus 105 odds. So your payout would be 250 times 1.05 times 50. Right? So that's $625. Not a complicated formula. And if you went 50 and 50 betting at minus 105 odds, you'd be down $600, right? Only 10 cents away. So if it's not clear, if you actually want to get serious about your sports betting profits, it's really important to browse odds, line shop with OddsJam, and always make sure you are getting value. If you are placing bets at plus 106 when another sportsbook in your state is giving you plus 120, you are guaranteed not going to make money sports betting, right? You are getting terrible prices. It's like having to buy a stock $10 below what it's trading at in the market. You're screwed from the get-go. So Rays minus 1.5, plus 120. Anyways, 3 bets. Rays is the biggest one. We got yes run first inning, which is the same as over half of a total run. Yes run first inning, over half of a total run. And then we got Braves minus 1.5 on the run line. 23.79 in profit margin. Let's make some money betting on the MLB today.